Hello and welcome to another macro insight. We're standing in Burleigh Heads, right on the head, if that's the right description. Gold Coast is in the background and we want to talk about the Gold Coast cycles and affordability. So Sharon, what's happening in the Gold Coast right now?
Right now, well, median for houses overall is 540,000,
okay.
and for units 422,000.
Okay, and what's happening with the housing momentum? Been growing for a few years?
Housing momentum, yeah. So we've had about 4 years of growth
Yep.
for the houses, and the units are a little bit behind that.
Yeah. So the unit market's been down for 10 years, really?
Yeah, last peaked in 2007.
So only minimal growth since then. Interestingly, I think the housing market in the Gold Coast behaves like other housing markets, but the unit market is extremely volatile, and that's how the Gold Coast gets its
reputation
as being a volatile market. So you can buy units in the Gold Coast, you can buy houses in the Gold Coast, but avoid the units. Let's talk about affordability though. So affordability for units is at?
Affordability for units is at 22%.
Yep.
In the last 5 years, we've seen those levels, 21 or 22%, as low as it was, 12, 13 years ago.
And the market really hasn't been moving despite it being affordable because of
the oversupply.
And that's the problem when going to the Gold Coast, is that too many rogue developers, too much stock coming on at once, and that hurts the unit market. But what we've discovered in our research, in our journey, over the last sort of 12 months of studying the market, is it doesn't affect the housing market as much as perhaps what people think. So when the housing market is at the bottom of the cycle, and affordability is good because it's at...
the house market's 33%.
33.
Yes.
And an average around 40.
40% average, yeah.
So there's probably still a little bit more room in the housing market to go, a couple of years and maybe 30, 40%.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad bet, the house market, but the unit market's probably always one you should avoid.
Yeah, definitely.